Come on. Spliggity pow. Get the startup screen churning. Send the link out to the people in the audience really quick. We gotta get this ship sailing. The seas are getting rough.
Yeah.
Come on, get there. We're live. Share it with the folks. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. We can't wait for any more of that nonsense. What's going on? It's Wednesday night. Welcome back to Chiefs Chat Live. Stuff is happening, and this lady is here to help me tell you about it. How you doing, Huong Forest?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing today?
I'm excited. There's so many things going on, starting with the fact that I'm late because we had my daughter's open house tonight, and it went long at middle school today. So it is what it is.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, you know, she knows. She gets it. Guys, I hope you guys get it too, and I hope you guys are excited because a lot of stuff happened today. What would you like to kick it off with, Huong Forest?
Should we start with the obvious because they announced it on the largest NFL transaction day of the year ever? So
yes, let's go.
Start there.
Let's go to the preview screen right now, and we'll start with the king and queen of the ball, the football, that is. Yes, it happened. Yeah. Finally, Travis and Taylor. Take it away, Huong Forest. I can't do this justice.
They are engaged, y'all, on the largest transaction day in the NFL.
Yep.
Taylor Swift posts these gorgeous, dreamy, romantic engagement photos of her and Travis and their gorgeous ring and the setting and all of the things. And it's like everyone's girlfriend has gotten engaged, and how are we supposed to continue the rest of the workday when all the rest of us are trying to just stay on top of who's getting cut, who's making waivers, who's hitting here, who's getting picked up there. And then in the midst of all that around lunchtime, guess what? Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift are officially engaged. It's been a wonderful 2 years of courtship. Here we are. Now we can get over the fact that this is happening. Everyone's still sick of us, and this is even more reason to be sick of us. So whether you're a Swiftie or not, I wouldn't classify myself as a Swiftie whatsoever. Right. But I love what she has done for football and bringing female viewership in at an even greater number. I think the Chiefs fan viewership is like now skewed more female than it is male even. So I love all the things that she's doing. And whether you like her or not, she's done great things for Chiefs Kingdom. And she's a good human.
And I'm not sharing that photo. I'm sharing the photo of them getting all smoochified after the championship because, you know, they're both winners. Whether you like it or not, they're both winners. People that hate on it, I'm like, there's shows that I like that are a little conservative, some of them. And some of them love football and they don't love this couple. And I'm like, you're just bitter. You're just jealous. It's love. If you don't like love, I got problems with that. Anyway, I'm happy for them. I'm excited for them. And he pulled a Brady. I just thought about it now. He pulled a Tom Brady. He's like, oh, you think you're going to be top of the news today? Well, I'm going to make an announcement that the world's been waiting for and just blow everything else out of the water. Which, you know, whether you like it or not, they did. So
he sure did.
That's enough about that. We don't have a lot of time tonight.
Plenty more to unravel.
I'm late and this lady's a hard out. So let's move on to the next thing. Welcome back. We had some defensive line needs, and we filled part of that with one Derek Nnadi, who's coming back to the fold, folks. Kansas City Chiefs acquired defensive tackle Derek Nnadi in a trade with the New York Jets on August 25th. We all know about this already, just before the cut-down deadline. That's the way you do it. You get the guy in-house before he gets to free agency and bring him on home. Are you excited about this, Huong Forest?
I'm really excited. I've always been a big fan of him, so I'm excited he's coming back into the fold.
I'm thrilled that the fire plug is back. That dude, sometimes in the middle, he's just immovable, and I dig that.
Yeah.
And when he's doing that immovable thing, and Chris Jones and George Karlaftis are doing the pressure around him thing, it gets really hectic for quarterbacks. So I'm excited about that. We got another guy back in the fold. Did you hear about this, Huong Forest?
Who we got?
I was kind of not hoping for this for him because I wanted to see him try to win a starting role somewhere again and get a chance to really not be in the shadow of anybody else. But welcome back, the Glide. Close this ad. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is back in Kansas City. He is Kansas City Chief once again because the crazy, why is he wearing number 25 here? I guess he's going to wear it again. The crazy New Orleans Saints let him go. So he's back, folks. Clyde's in-house. Clyde's going to be our probably number 3 back. I'm guessing he'll be ahead of Elijah Mitchell, if I had to take a guess. But yeah, it's nice to have a guy back that knows the passing tree, that knows how to catch the ball to the backfield, that is a decent, rotation back. Patrick trusts him. He does good pass pro. And they love him. He's one of those guys. The guys love him, and I believe it was the Super Bowl where he sat out. They sat him even though he was a healthy scratch. And
Right.
we won that, and it was the Eagles one, right? Pop was going off, and the first guy jumping up and down for Papa, getting in his face every time he came to the sideline was Clyde. He was the best cheerleader on that sideline. And I was like, okay, I get whatever I didn't get before, I totally get now. I already got that they like him, but this is why. So this guy's going to be some juice on the sideline. It's going to be awesome. I'm assuming he's going to wear his number again. That's why they got it up there with the 25. There's one more thing in the news. Unfortunately, there's a guy that's not going to be in-house. Would you like to take this one away, Honk Forrest?
Yeah. So wait, are we talking about
We're
the
talking
guy
about the
who?
wide receiver. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure we were both on the same wavelength there. Yep.
Burr.
So for
Yeah.
6 games, we will not have Rashi Rice because in addition to all of the NFL transactions and Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the NFL decided to have their ruling too of a 6-game suspension for wide receiver Rashi Rice.
And
So now we know.
And it's not 4 games. It's not in the middle of the season. He gets a chance to play early to help the Kansas City Chiefs over the first 4 game struggle and whatever's going to be this mountain that we can't cut. No. All you haters, back it up. He didn't get 4 weeks. He got 6 like we predicted on this show. What did I tell them? Before this all started, I said, Charles Omenihu got 6 weeks. Didn't plead guilty, didn't get charged with anything, got 6 weeks. He's getting at least 6 weeks. So get that into your thick, lovable Chiefs Kingdom's brains. All you people hoping for 4. Maybe they'll go easy on him because No. He did wrong. He admitted he did wrong. He took accountability. We're going to take the punishment, 6 weeks. How does this make you feel about our wide receiving core right now, for us?
I think we'll still be okay. Clearly, we're gonna miss the ability that he has to do some of the exciting things, but I think we'll be okay. It's a tough stretch, but I think we'll be okay.
I'm a little concerned because I know Royals is dealing with something now that they think is going to take a little longer than they expected. I did not want to hear that going into the first couple of games against the Chargers and the Eagles. I was excited about, they kept Brownlee on board.
Yep.
Jason Brownlee, who made some great catches in the preseason, so he stayed on board. Obviously, they kept Tyquan Thornton, and Nico Remigio is going to be returning kicks for us. And, of course, Hollywood and Worthy are going to be the 2 primary guys until Rice comes back.
Right.
So I think go ahead.
Hollywood, as long as he stays healthy, that's all, right? Which
Yeah.
I think probably, I don't know if that was the only reason, but I felt like we kind of kept a few more receivers than.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Tyquan Thornton's speed and the way he was
You're-
effective, that guy's going to be what I hoped he was going to be last year, I think. Getting a guy who was a second-round pick, and again, he didn't exceed expectations for sure. He didn't succeed really coming out of the gates with New England. Quarterback play. Just quarterback play right there. You're not going to flourish as a brand new guy in a league like this when you have inconsistent and inexperienced quarterback play trying to lead you through the garden. When you come to a team like this with Patrick Mahomes, let me segue from that. Let's go back to our Chiefs chat screen. So there's 2 of us with big, gigantic heads. Are you like me? I have pinned on my X, and I've told people, write it down. Write it down. My prediction, my expectation, my ceiling for this season, and I ain't backing off anytime soon. Believe it or not, with me or not, over under, let me have it, Chiefs Kingdom. Patrick Mahomes this year is set up now. A lot of things have to happen, health, timing, whatever. Everything's got to work out. This could be the feeling I have in my gut is the same feeling I had his first year as a starter, where it's like, I think he could go 50 and 5,000 again. And if he does that, he'll become the only quarterback to have done it twice. The only other
Right.
quarterback ever having done it being Peyton Manning one time. I think that he's teed up to have a 50 and 5,000, 50 touchdowns plus and 5,000 yard season. What say you, Hung Forest? Shoot me
I say
down, back me up. What do you got?
no, I'm backing you up on this one. Yeah, if it pans out to anything close, it could be really exciting. I think it's been a moment since I've had that feeling of that 1920 excitement season.
Yeah,
So I'm a tiny bit reserved, but I'm
sure.
also a tiny bit excited about that possibility.
And the
So, and I think
way
it's a very good possibility.
that last game, the way they were slinging it and feeling it, and all the stuff coming out of camp, I mean,
Yes.
it's the cards are on the table. The chance is there. The fact that that left tackle is Justin Simmons is on paper and on performance so far looking like everything they hoped he would be. And when he's
Yeah.
out there and Creed's out there, Kingsley looks pretty damn good at left guard, grinding people into the ground. He's a big boy. So I think our weakest point, we're gonna have to watch left guard and right tackle, because I'm still like right tackle can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Sometimes it's great for us. Right guard, Trey's got to watch the false starts. But the thing I
For sure.
love that I haven't heard anybody really talk about. Did you notice on the first three drives when they were going boo, taking those shots, boo, how it opened up their run game? How all of a sudden there was a little gash here, a little gash there, and touchdown runs, and it just got easier for the line to run block as well because
Right.
they put that fear back in defenses that Patrick's going to go over the top if you don't watch every. Oh, you want to go single high safety? Okay, okay.
Problem.
This guy over here can go really fast. That guy over there can go really fast. We got a couple guys that can zigzag across the middle, and we haven't even
Yeah.
talked about our tight ends yet. Travis is in better shape and got more to prove than ever. What is the level? Where do you put his level of got something to prove for Travis Kelsey this season with everything that's on his plate right now, personally and professionally?
uh Personally and professionally. Well, personally, he's got a lot there. Now being Taylor Swift's fiance.
Yeah,
There's a lot on the table there. He's got tons of pressure on him there. But I think professionally too, I think we've taken the load off of him to feel so much pressure by getting him surrounded with the people that we have in place at tight ends and as options as well. It doesn't wear as heavy on his shoulders to be just Travis Kelsey, you know? So I think that will allow him to do more of the things that we are accustomed to seeing him do.
right.
Yes, he is getting older. He is, at that top end and whatnot. And people are saying that his
Sure.
time is coming. This could be his last year. There are those conversations, of course. But I think too that he always finds a way to surprise us. He's so reliable, has always been so reliable for us. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that, knowing that he isn't the only reliable tight end out there.
I think personally too, we have no way of knowing this, but he said, I wasn't going out like that. I'm not ending it like the way
Mhm.
that ended. The way that game ended. It
Right.
wasn't a loss. It was the worst beating since the Buccaneers. The worst three beatings I've seen, that Super Bowl, the Buccaneers Super Bowl is the worst. The worst. And the worst regular season
Yes,
game was that one
for sure.
against Tennessee when Patrick got hurt running and slid and but we also broke Derrick Henry in the next game. He got injured and was out for the rest of the season pretty much. That Tennessee game in the
Yeah.
regular season, those two Super Bowls, three worst performances of Patrick Mahomes' career. Three worst performances of the Patrick Mahomes led Chiefs because as a team, it was a team fail. It wasn't just one guy. And
Right.
part of me thinks maybe, just maybe, there's a chance that we were going to see a proposal if they won the Super Bowl. We were going to see it on the field, and he's like, nope, we're not doing it like this. This ain't the way it's happening. This is not going to be what we remember happening on that day. And now that he has asked her, I feel like that pressure is in the cannon for
Yeah.
what do we want to tell our kids our engagement season was like? Our life together, the year we got engaged and the year we got married. What do we want to say to our kids? It's like, and if we win the Super Bowl, is like, what do you want to say to people, Travis? We just won the Super Bowl. We're going to Disneyland and we're getting married. You know? What do you think? Am I crazy? Am I just like, am I a dad that just loves
No,
his
that would
kids?
be like the story, the fairy tale story, right?
Yeah.
Is to have an epic season like that. We got engaged. We had an almost perfect season. We went on to the Super Bowl. We won another ring. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't get any dreamier than that.
What was your first reaction when you heard your gym teacher and your English teacher are just
So
got engaged?
clever.
I was like, okay, okay, comedy's hard. First, let me say, comedy is hard. Okay, I get the sensibility behind it. You should have just stuck with prom king and queen. Okay, are getting married. We got you. You want a gym teacher and English teacher. You're raising the bar a little bit. There's like a certain level of, I don't think people were, I saw a lot of mixed reactions to that one because people were like, I've even heard people say, which one's the English teacher? I'm like, well, obviously he's the gym teacher.
She's the songwriter.
Yeah, she writes the music and he does the
Yeah.
sports. So, I mean, come on. But I was just like, I think it was a bridge too far for some people, particularly some teachers. But I digress. I just came from a teacher thing like tonight, like I said. So I'm excited. How do you feel the first two games go? First of all, hey NFL, week 1, Kansas City Chiefs in their prime, in their juice of their dynasty. You're putting them in Brazil for week 1. Boo.
Yeah, on you.
Let's well, I don't like to say it. Let's go for it. Yeah. Let it go.
Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, yeah. Week 1, Brazil, Chargers. I don't know how I feel about it. It's going to be on a Friday night, and I'm not going to be able to watch live time because my son has a football game as well. But
Right.
aside from that, I am excited to get us started there, and I think it's going to be a great game, and I think we'll be able to come out victorious. So hopefully the field will be prepped and ready for us.
Right.
Last time we had an international game to kick off the season against the Chargers, we suffered several injuries in that game right off the bat. So I do believe that was in Mexico City. So hopefully it'll go better this time. But
Yeah.
I think the really exciting is the rematch on week 2 against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. That one I'm really
Brazil is like Mexico's Kroger and Brazil is like President's Choice. So I think the field will be a little better. I think the conditions will be a little better. Their standards for their football players, they don't mess around with the turf and things like that. I don't love that they're out of the country. I hate that.
Yeah.
For
And I know we're trying to grow the global game,
Yeah.
and I know this is something that Lamar Hunt would absolutely love, and it's that vision of his expanding far and wide and whatnot. But yeah, so it'll be different, but it'll be great too.
They got a thing called week 5 and week 6. They got like later in the season, first game coming back off the Super Bowl. Let them feel their tribe. Let them be in. Is it a home game for us as well, or not? Because we're home the next week. I know that.
That is a great question.
But
yeah.
you just came off the Super Bowl. Let them be in Kansas City.
That's not our home game.
No, good.
Actually, it's
good. It's the Chargers.
Yeah.
The Bolts.
Yeah.
And then week 2, at home, against the Fly Eagles Fly. And I'm hoping it ends with, I mean, they won't do this, but Chiefs fans mimicking, because the coach won't do it, our coach won't do it, he's too classy, but the Chiefs fans mimicking Nick Sirianni after they lost in the Super Bowl to us and then beat us in the regular season going, how about now? Because I know I'll be doing it. Because I want to take every ounce of payback out on them in week 2. Like, it's on. If you don't think they circle games anymore, I guarantee you there's big, gigantic, irremovable black markers circled around week 2. And I don't think they'll overlook the Chargers because it's a division rival and they know how those games can be tricky. But how do you feel about week 2, Huong Forest?
That one I'm so excited about. I think it'll be a good one for us to come back and do our thing. So no more Fly Eagles Fly.
Yeah. And Eagles won't be able to just sit in Patrick Mahomes' lap all night. That'll be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big difference. I think our wide receiving core is, I think it's head and shoulders above what it was doing last year. even just
Mhm.
from what we've seen. And I mean, I know it's the first couple games of the season. Hopefully, they get off to a really good start against the Chargers. I almost said in
Yeah.
San Diego, in Brazil, because they're in Los Angeles now anyway. Get off to a good start, get in their rhythm, get things moving offensively, get those route trees just burning up, and get guys feeling their juice. And then when you get home, that home field environment against the Eagles, you're not going to be more pumped than that. I just
Oh,
I gotta see A-rate Patrick Mahomes. I want to see
oh yes.
Kelsey in his rhythm, and yeah, that running game.
Oh yeah.
I think we got to get that going. I think that it's a real coming out party for Simmons. I'll tell you that. Week 2 is going to be a
Absolutely.
challenge. That Eagles front is no joke. It's going to be yeah, a challenge. There's no better way to put it.
Absolutely.
I wanted to quickly go over some of our cut downs. She's got to bounce in like 4 minutes. Former Chiefs headed elsewhere. Issa Pohl was in camp with us. Cam Jones was with us. And Bailey Zappi with us. They're all gone. Bailey Zappi's on the Browns practice squad, so they've got 75 quarterbacks now. Cam Jones and Issa Pohl. Cam Jones, I was surprised that he got cut. Cam Jones and Issa Pohl are both going to the Jets. Both claimed on waivers. And on our practice squad, we got Chukwubuka Godric, the tackle, Mike Edwards, Chris Oladokin. I used to call him Oladokun. They call him Oladokin in
Yeah,
camp.
Oladoka.
Yeah. Carson Steele. They said Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but he's going straight to the roster, I believe.
Yeah.
Kuzai Izzard, Kevin Knowles II is back with us. He's on the practice roster. Hal Presley, Robert Tunyon, Big Bob.
Yep.
Big Bob's back. I'm glad to see that. I was surprised he got cut, but at the same time, because he was a vested guy, he didn't have to go through the waivers. Cole Christensen's back once again, trying to get another ring with us. Melvin Smith, Marlon Tuipulotu, Jimmy Holiday, the wide receiver, Trey Watson, another tight end, and C.J. Hansen. So we'll see how that goes. We had a lot of guys cut that were expected, and I think the few that were not expected were Robert Tunyon, Cam Jones for me. Some people said Mike Edwards, but Mike Edwards was hurt too. So I think you slide him back on the practice roster so he's with the team while he recovers. I think that's the plan there, and they like Mike. So I feel pretty good about where we're at right now as a team. I feel like we're in a good place. There's a lot of, veterans floating around right now. We'll see what happens. You know how Veach is. Do you think he pulls the trigger and makes another move in the next week or so?
I definitely think he does. It would be
Yeah.
very unveach-like if he did not.
It would be. Lenny the Cool says, Lenny the Cool in the chat, good to see you, sir. He asked Huong how the boys are doing, and she said, good to see you. My boys are doing great. Oldest healing beautifully from the collarbone surgery and should be able to return to football in 3 weeks. Look at that. The beauty of being young, the quick recovery.
Yeah.
Don't rush it. If he's not 100% feeling ready, wait 1 more week. Tell him.
Absolutely.
That's where mama's got to be the wise bear and just like, calm down, son. Calm down.
Yes. And trust me, everybody talk to the coach is like, hey,
Yeah.
no matter what he says.
Yeah. The best thing a coach can say is, we need you later in the season. So
Correct.
wait 1 more week and be
That's
here all
exactly
year
what his
instead of
coach
running down
already
there. And, yeah. Letty said, maybe have him try baseball. She said he used to play baseball. But then he realized football is the best team game there is. And now he's a football guy. Much expected, no surprise. Can you imagine being in Hong Force's living room and trying to argue your position of, I prefer baseball? I don't think that
I would be accepting of that. I'm a very supportive person.
Sure. I mean, we can be accepting and supportive and still be, newer versions of our parents when you're doing something they would rather you not do versus something they would really love us to do. So I'm sure a little bit of that could, I don't know, I'm not judging you, Hong Force. I know how I would be. I'd be like, baseball, huh? Okay. All right. It's okay. I'm just going to my room and cry for a little bit. I'll be all right. It's okay. I don't mind. Whatever you want to do, just do what you want to do then all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So if there's guys you thought were going to get cut that didn't, and guys you thought were going to stick and didn't, Brett Veach gets to do what he wants to do because he's the boss. He's the GM,
right.
and Andy's going to be whispering in his ear. My dog's losing her mind because we were gone for a couple hours, so she's going after me. Hong's got to bounce. But we wanted to get this news out to you guys. Wanted to let you guys know we're still here. We're still vibrant. We're still excited about this season. And I can't wait to see how, the next week, I want no injuries in practices. Let's get through this. Let's get this team locked in. Yes, you got a rope too. Look at that. She's the best. This is Lucy, everyone. If anybody doesn't know, my first dog since I left home. My first,
Aw.
yeah. So I forgot how much I love dogs, and she's awesome. But anyway, guys, thank you again for being here. And Huong Forest, as always, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
And I'm gonna let
You
the
ready?
lady lead the way with the last two words. 5, 4, 3,
All
2,
right.
1.
Go Chiefs.
Go, Chiefs. That's our team. A little bit of music for you. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Huong. Take care, Lenny. It's always good to see you, sir.